you have your circuit breaker, and of course it is in service, it is closed. So the first thing that you have to do prior to connect to CBA 1000 is to open it, and immediately after, before touching anything, you have to perform a safety ground connection on both sides of the circuit breaker. Now I am simulating the situation with this set of clamps, and I am grounding here, okay, and then here. Of course this is an operation that you don't do by hand, but this is the safe setup with ground here and here prior to start touching, connecting our cassette. Now I start connecting the main circuit breaker contacts with the cable provided. Of course, cables have always the attitude to mess up. Now I have a one-pole circuit breaker, while the cable is foreseen for 2 poles. What I do is to connect the black, for instance, to the central position here, while the other 2 contacts I could leave one open, but I prefer to connect them together here, red and blue. Then I come here and, for instance, I connect the black here it is, and I connect the red and blue here. The next operation now is to connect the coil driving circuit, and I'm using this cable that has 4 wires in all, okay, of which 2 are marked open, you cannot see it, and 2 are marked closed, okay. This is just for reference. Now you see what we do here is to close the contact or open it. We don't have the supply inside. So, for instance, these and these sockets, I will connect them to the power supply of the circuit breaker, while I will connect this and this point to the actual open and close circuit breaker commands. So what I do is, for instance, I use this blue socket here for the power supply, and the yellow for the power supply on the other point, while this is open, yes, and then this is for the other one. I will use the red for the power supply and the black for the coil driver, and this is on this side, okay. So blue and red to the power supply. Now I come here, and what I have here are the connection to the circuit breaker commands, and in particular to the coil. Well, now I said blue and red, and I connect blue and red to the supply of the circuit breaker, to the positive supply of the circuit breaker, while I connect the open wire to the open command and the close wire to the close coil command, okay? And this is it. Now you see, I could even say that the test set is ready for operation, but as soon as I have available on my circuit breaker the auxiliary contacts that tell the open and close position, I am using this cable here to connect. So what I connect is the black to the common point, and then, for instance, the red to input auxiliary 1, and the blue to auxiliary 1, and the red to auxiliary 2. Now, on the other side, I go to the circuit breaker, and I find that I have available 3 inputs. They are not polarized contacts, and so I connect the black to the common, and then the red to, for instance, the close position, and the red to the open position. Okay? And this is all. The circuit breaker has been connected to the test set. We are ready for the testing of the trip time of this circuit breaker.